Right, people, this is a NU match here against P4FOS. His link will be in the description. You can't call it a sidebar anymore because it's not a sidebar anymore. It's more of a downbar. But anyway, yes, it's a NU match because I haven't really done an NU match in a while. I've been trying to get into OU a little bit more. So yeah, this is my first NU match in a while. Leader for my standard league in NU, which is Venomoth, and the sleep powder hits, luckily. I've been having quite a bit of good luck with hypnosis and sleep powder hitting recently, but I get my toxic spice off after he switches, and his sleep powder misses, which allowed me to get the stun spore off, which, I mean, it's not that crucial, because I'm able to get the bug off, but his second sleep powder does hit. I mean, anyone who subscribed to me knows I had that match against Lil Vanitas for it. My sleep powder missed 4 times in a row. But he substitutes on my switch to Earth Ring. I switched into Earth Ring predicting a stun spore, assuming it was a similar set to mine. Trying to activate Quick Feet. The reason I say the sleep powder miss didn't really matter that much was because no matter how much health this Venomoth had when my Earth Ring came in, Bug Buzz isn't going to be strong enough to take out my Earth Ring. And a facade with stab and burn is enough to take out a Venomoth even at full HP. So yeah, because he didn't get the Parax, and because I'm Quick Feet, I'm much faster than it anyway. So he sends out his Sharpedo, which is able to get the Aqua Jet off. I didn't really ever say switching or something that could take 2 of these that well. I mean, I did have my Meganium, but it might have been carrying an Ice Cup move, and I didn't know if it was banded, and I didn't want to risk it that early. So I sent in my Raichu, which that is focus sashed, and I didn't want to get a nasty plot because I didn't have priority, so I just went straight for the T-Bolt. I know they're quite fragile, so I just took it straight out. He then sends in his Mr. Mime, or Miss Mime, and I didn't really want to switch out, knowing that these things can carry Hypnosis and things like Teeter Dance as well, so I just get a T-Bolt off, knowing they are fairly specially bulky. I've got Mr. Mime myself, but yeah, the T-Bolt does about a third, which is all good. Meganium then comes out. This is my special war, and I just want to see how much a Psychic will do. And the answer is not a lot. Yeah, the aromatherapy there is to get rid of the sleep on my Venomoth. And Poison is going to be gradually wearing it down. He gets a nasty plot up just to basically try and get as much damage as possible. I get the Leech Seed off. This is my HP stealing Meganium with Giga Drain and Leech Seed, and it has leftovers as well, so it's got a lot of recovery along with Synthesis as well. Another Psychic at +2 after nasty plot will do a fair bit to my Meganium, take it down to pretty low, the low half. 142, but Giga Drain and Leech Seed and leftovers, it's going to recover a fair bit. That first song there was Pyramid by Cascados, next song's I'm a Bee by Black Eyed Peas. And yeah, I'm back up to 220 there after all the afterturn effects, and this is that Shift Tree. And the thing that bothers me about Shift Tree is, firstly, I only got the poison on it and not the toxic, because I only got 1 layer of spikes down. But also, you never know whether they're going to be physical or special. Some carry Fake Out and things like the Seed Bomb and things like that, and some carry Nasty Plot and Dark Pulse, and you never know. So, but this one's Sub Torment, and my Giga Drain here isn't enough to take out the substitute. Obviously, not having that much investment in special, or not having any investment in special attack, and it being a grass attack. So I set in my Sand Slash, which takes 1 Dark Pulse. And after leftovers, I'm definitely going to be able to take another one, even if it's max damage, as long as he doesn't get a crit. And I do that fairly nicely, and I'm able to get my Stealth Rocks up. And then realise Sand Slash can't take another one, I just want to keep it for fodder later. So I go back into my Meganium, knowing it can take a Dark Pulse very well. And yeah, I think he switches out here after leftovers. No, he goes for the torment. And I go for the Giga Drain then. Again, it doesn't break the sub, obviously because it's not that powerful. Yeah, quite a lot of after-turn effects here with poison and leftovers and most, but he withdraws knowing that poison's eventually going to wear it down, and it's not going to do that much to me because I can just recover it off. I synthesis there, predicting a Dark Pulse, but I mean, just really a wasted turn there. He wakes up for it. I think he only got like the one turn of sleep. I managed to get the Leech Seed off after he got the Super Fang off, and Super Fang can be quite annoying when you've got a bulky poke with recovery like this, because you're just going to keep getting worn down again and again and again. So he gets another Super Fang off there, but then after Giga Drain and Leech Seed, it's not gonna do that much, all told. Now I'm gonna get back up to over 200, and then after leftovers, you know, I'm well up to 230. So I'll switch over to my Sand Slash, predicting another Super Fang, and Sand Slash has got no HP anyway, so that won't really matter. And after Leech Seed and leftovers, my physical Wall Sand Slash is going to have about 100 and 94 HP, so it's a lot better off than it was when it came in. Even though in theory it's taken 2 attacks, it's now got about the same health than it did before. So he goes back out to his Shift Tree and it gets damaged by Stealth Rocks, and I just Earthquake here, not really trying to predict the flying type. I didn't want to go for a Night Slash because I had an idea he might bring Shift Tree in. He then brings back in his Ferret, which gets poisoned by Toxic Spikes and helped by Rocks. He goes for the Facade. I thought I might be able to take it, but with Stab and Poison, yeah, I'm not able to take it, even though Sand Slash is a defensive beast. I then get another layer of Toxic Spikes up. That was a mistake, a real bad mistake, but I thought I might as well do it, bearing in mind I know I've got the Sash and I can take out. Well, I had a Sash, I didn't need it, but I knew I could get that up and then take it out with Bug Buzz, but he has the Sucker Punch, which kinda sucks. I didn't predict that at all, I didn't even think about it. So yeah, that was a silly move, especially once you see his last poke. But yeah, he switches out there. I'm not quite sure why, bearing in mind it will get hurt by Rocks next time it comes in as well. So his last is a Pidgeot, and it happens to be a bulky Pidgeot, and I go into my Meganium, which isn't the best idea. He gets a Toxic off of my Meganium, which doesn't really bother me that much, to be honest, because yeah, so I've got Aromatherapy on it, so it doesn't really bother me. And Leech Seed is gradually going to run it. Where I said I made the mistake putting the second layer of Toxic Spikes down, you can see that here because obviously this is his last poke and it can't be affected by Toxic Spike. So it was just a wasted turn. I think I need something on this team that can, like, status. My only status really on this team is Toxic, and that comes from the Spikes. I mean, I've got my Venomoth as well, but you can only put one thing to sleep and then it tends to die really early. So yeah, I might need just put Toxic on Meganium or something. Anyway, he roosts off there, so this is looking to be a very, very long stall. Bearing in mind, I can get rid of the status he's putting on me, and he can roost off any damage I'm doing to him. So yeah, it looked like it was going to be a very, very, very long stall. He goes for Toxic there, and I was just biding my time, trying to get a turn where he wouldn't attack. And I think it's either after this turn or the next turn, I predict the roost. It's not this turn, because no, next turn he's gonna Aerial Wave, and I think I'm gonna Aromatherapy. Yep. And that gets rid of the Toxic, and we both get leftovers. I get some Leech Seed, and on this turn I predict at about half health that he will roost to recover. So I switch into my Scarf Typhlosion. He Toxics, which is you know, that's all good. As long as he didn't aerial ace and take me down fairly low. Because I know that Thoric does carry Sucker Punch. Typhlosion gets Lucci back. And a Scarf Eruption. Typhlosion at full health. He's going to take the Pidgeot down. In fact, this Typhlosion was a major counter for a lot of his team. You know, the Shift Trick, probably to take out the Thoric, the Venomoth. Took out the Pidgeot, you know, it could have taken out a fair bit of this thing. But yeah, the Eruption there, I'm Scarf, so I have to use it. That's enough to take it down. So, good game, P4FOS. Your link will be in the sidebar. Rate or like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.